Hi everybody, it's MJ from my paper journey. Thank you for all of you who are stopping by. And I'm here with a share of what I just recently completed, and I hope you all like it. Just want to say hi to my sister Frankie. Hi Lena, Jenny, and Aileen. Hi girls. And to all of you, my subbies, thank you. And all my new subbies, welcome. This is what I just came up with, and yes, it's made out of a file folder, and like I mentioned to you guys before, I love file folders because they're just so easy to work with, and they take the ink so well, and I don't know. And then second, I have a box full of them. So I need to use them, and instead of having to look for a base for a journal or for whatever project I'm working on, I just find I find that the file folders really are so versatile. You can use them for many things. So with all that said, I just want to thank Dawn from the Book Vandal. She's the very first person that I saw. She used various layered of envelopes, and I forget what she called it. But yeah, Dawn from the Book Vandal is the one that I saw first, and then after that, did see Robin Dudley, the Bohemian crafter. She made one, her version, and then I saw Gayle Agostineli make one as well, and then Patricia Viramontes made one. But the original person that started this was Dawn from the Book Vandal. So she's the one that I saw first. Though Robin and Gayle and Patricia, their version also, excuse me, came out just as pretty. Very pretty. You know, they all three of them did a wonderful job. So sorry, it's my allergies. So this is my version of what I made, and I did use the envelope part. I know that Dawn, when she made hers, she used three large, those heavy-duty greeting cards envelopes made out of craft paper, which I have. I also have those, but I wanted to make more of a bigger journal instead of just a little one. So that's why, and it's a chunky monkey, as you see. I can't seem to stay away from overdoing it and over stuffing it. Though I don't think I did a lot of embellishing on the actual journal portion of it. And that's what I kind of like, because journal, it's a journal, you write on it. So the most of the embellishing will be on the envelopes and the actual folder. Okay, so let's get started. Now the digitals, I did use digital paper, and the majority for on the base, on the background, it's from TaylorMade, her vintage wallpaper digitals. I just love wallpaper. I've always loved the wallpaper, and I've always had wallpaper in my walls, and I've taken it down and put new ones and so forth. I guess because I love paper, maybe that's why. So and then I also use some digitals from Seneca Ponds, and I also use some digitals from Vintage by Me, and a few of the same labels that I used on my previous project from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And the rest is just a stash that I have. So this is an envelope the front of the envelope that I trimmed off. And then these are labels that I just recently bought, but I don't remember. Hold on a second. Let me find where I got these. Okay, these are from my porch prints. I don't know why I didn't remember. But there's some other words and phrases there that I've got from Multimedia Craft Design, and they're all Etsy stores. Okay, so this is from my porch print, and I put some lace, and I put a metal antique bronze metal finding there for jewelry finding, or for let me open the blind so you can see a little bit better, because the sun's going down. And I put a ball pin here and a little charm here with a lock and a little key and some acrylic faux pearls and just some lace. And the reason I chose this in the front for king, because my last name Reyes means king, or kings plural. And I want to make sure I stay in frame. And then this is some lace from my stash. And now these lace that I have here, I think I got those from eBay. And these vintage findings, I've had these for a while that I hadn't used, and I got those on eBay as well. I don't know the seller, I don't remember. And then here's the little card tag, and these are also vintage by me. And then this is one of the labels from Shabby Dabby Doodah, a little postcard. And then this is just leftover scraps from the digital wallpaper, vintage wallpaper kit from TaylorMade. So I just made a little tab there, easier to get out. And here's another envelope. And what I did, I put a slit on the side. It's a pink envelope that I use, that I found while going to the thrift stores, which I haven't gone since, over a month ago, I think. And then this is just left over from the digital kit, and this is by Vintage by Me. Most of the embellishments that I use for the ephemera are Vintage by Me ephemera kits from her, digital kits. And then right here, this is also Vintage by Me. And then this is just a card that I created. As I mentioned to you before, I have the Print Master. So I created this one. Or it's one of the digitals. I take it back. It's one of the digitals from there. And here I put some lace in the pocket. And then this journaling card. And then this is also from the Print Master. And this is Vintage by Me. And then I just love the vintage wallpaper. So pretty. And I just put a little embroidery rosettes there, little clusters, and the corners here, the antique bronze. And these I got on Amazon, but I know eBay has them too, because that's where I got them, and I couldn't find where I had them, so I hurried and ordered some from Amazon, so I was able to put those on. And then okay, yeah, this opens like this. And then like that. Okay, and then again, a journaling card, and that's from Vintage by Me. And then this is from that I just mentioned earlier, Multimedia Crafts Design. These little words. And then in here. And then this one is one of the images that Crystal Gayle gave me from the little rack that she sent me. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? And then here I made a slant with the digital wallpaper. And then this is a stash that I had, and I don't remember because I had it printed and made into like a little pamphlet booklet. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah. I just had that printed and I just saw it there in my stash, so I had it printed for a long time. So I don't remember where it's from. It might be Artie Mace. I'm not sure. But that one says here, special. It's an adjective. Something out of the ordinary. So those are okay. And then so this flips open. And I'll start here in the middle. And then these digitals are from various sets, so I can't really say from what set they came from because I purchased set 1, 3, 5, and 7. So from TaylorMade. She has like 7 sets, but I bought 4. And so this I made out of, so I did a belly band here, and I just used, it's kind of sad because it covered it up, but oh well, it still looks pretty. And this is just a scrap of file folder that I had, so I created a little booklet, and then that's just something that I did. So the leftover scraps of the digital, and then so I made a little tag. And then this, I don't remember where I got this. And this one too, I don't remember some of these. But they're just from my stash, and I just put them there. And then in the back. Oh yeah, and then this is something from the Print Master. And this is from the Print Master, just a little writing card. And on this side, oh yeah, this here is like a Polaroid frame, and that's from Amity Bloom. So I cut out the square out of it, and so I was gonna, my original thought was to put some Mylar behind it. So I went with a lace. And so this is a little postcard. This is from Vintage by Me. And that's just some little washi tape that I just put there. And here I have a altered guest check. All I did was just collage the pretty rose there. And then just put a grommet and some yarn there. That specialty yarn that I bought on my last outing to the thrift store. And then, am I in focus? Okay, in frame I mean. And then so you open this up, and then I just put the word peace there, and that's from that I forget, I mentioned it earlier. And this is just a leftover that I made a tag. I put some trim, and then these are little labels that I got from AliExpress, and just put some 2 different color yarns. I have to say, I had fun making this. I don't know, I love pockets. I don't know, there's something about it. I just love pockets and tucks and what have you. And this, isn't this gorgeous? This is Seneca Pond, and this is the little flowers that Crystal sent me. Some pretty lace up here. And this is just a postcard envelope, and I think that's from Vintage by Me. I think I put something in there, yeah. That's just from my stash. That might be an image from Pinterest. Or not. It's from a digital kit, ephemera. I just don't remember, but I had that printed for a while, so I can't remember. So I kind of put, it's actually, these are front covers, like for your journals that I bought. I think I bought like 3 or 4 from Seneca Pond, or maybe more. But I made it smaller, and so instead of I kind of glued it on a little bit, tilted sideways, so it give it some special effect there. So close. And I think I put one extra envelope than Dawn did. And Robin, when she made hers, I think she put quite a few envelopes on hers too. I just love the way hers turned out. So pretty. Gayle's too. I really love the way Gayle's came out, and Patricia's. And so this is just some lace that I bought. It's from my stash. Okay. So this is a side pocket on the inside. And this is just a bingo card, and I put some lace, and then this pretty gal, and I just punched a hole and put a grommet, and I put some lace and layered some lace and some more of that pretty embroidery rosettes there, embroidered. And this little girl, I think she's so cute. I don't know, I just think she's adorable. And this is a crochet flower that my aunt did for me. And then this is a vintage button that she gave me a long time ago, and she had it for a long time ago. And this is a vintage wallpaper digi from TaylorMade as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know, I just love color for some reason, and I'm just really in love with these papers. So, and she's so generous. She gives you so many for, you know, per kit. I think she gives you, how many did I say last time? Like 16 pages or 36 pages. I can't remember, but she gives you a lot. Anyways, so then what I did, I put some elastic for the closure. Elastic. It's lightweight elastic. I didn't want a heavy duty, and I didn't want it to be so tight because I didn't want it to scuff the edges here. So this is the journal, and then another side pocket, and this is a vintage picture of a mommy with her daughter. And then this is a bag, and I put some of that same elastic, lightweight elastic. And this is ephemera from Vintage by Me. And then nothing complicated. I just folded it in half, made it into a pocket. And you could also like open it all the way up and put something way in there, and a secret or something that you don't want anybody to see and read. And this is a cute little girl. And I think it's just from my stash. And so I just put some lace. So it keeps it closed. And then I just decoupage this gal here. I forget from what digital that one's from, but I had that for a while already, so can't remember what kit it was. So what I did, I put this pretty French lace, embroidered French lace on the front and on the very end. And I just kept it really simple. That's a tuck spot of this gown. I think this was the other picture that Crystal sent me. I don't remember now. I wish I could remember. I think that was it. I just put some lace in the little heart. And here it's a paper clip, an altar paper clip. I just collage a little bit of lace and some cheesecloth, and that, again, that little, I did use these throughout the whole journal thing. And I made this, I think it's a little book, just a little booklet to journal something in there. And then I had this paper punch that I used on my daughter's when I made her a scrapbook about 4 years ago. So I kind of did that, and I kind of messed it up here, but I didn't want to get rid of the page. So, you know, it's not going to be perfect. It's too pretty. And then this is just, I got these from Musing, I forget what, digital from Etsy store. And I just put a little metal leaf here, and again the little embroidered little rosettes. And here's it's a die cut that I did with my C6 machine, and this is a die that I got from eBay several years ago. And I just put a little rosette there. Oh, this is the one that Crystal gave me. This is the image. So pretty. She sent me two. This one and forgot the other one. I think it was in here. But this is the one Crystal sent me. So pretty. And this is an envelope. I just put some lace there and distress it with ink. Coffee dyed it. All the pages are coffee dyed. Oh, there's a little. And just a journaling card. And then this is from little labels that I got from AliExpress a while ago. And it says, if you never try, you will never know. And it's a cute little, isn't she darling? Beautiful little girl. And then these are the little paper ruffles that I showed you how to make a while back. And so they work well as a tuck spot. I really like these because this is cardstock. So yeah. And then here's the lace that I bought from Lulu Birds on Etsy. So this is not the white one. So I put the lace in the center of the page instead of the obvious at the end or on the bottom, as you know, on the side. So I thought I'd put it in the center of the journal. This is just scraps left over file folder, so I made a little booklet. And this is those photo booth pictures from Tim Holtz. And here's another ruffled that I made with scraps from various projects. I just put some cheesecloth and again the little rosette. And you'll see those little rosettes throughout the whole project. And I did not sew the signatures, so you can remove the page and rearrange them any way you want to. Just the lace, with the elastic. And then this little girl, I just cut out a little piece of the wallpaper from a scrap. And then this opens down, it's a flip. And here I use one of those, these, I just fold it in half. They're like this one right here, the long one. I just fold it in half and I'm using it as a paper clip. There's two journaling cards. The little boy's so cute. Oh, and it's just leftover paper. I made a little tag, a journaling card, and I just paper punched the little rosette here. And that's from Vintage by Me. And just some lace. And here's another of the ruffled papers that I made, the paper ruffles. And then I wrote this in my handwriting, memories. Because if I print, I don't print very well. So I write better than I print. And then these are two journaling cards. And here's the other half, the other side of the envelope. Journaling card. I wrote the word blessed there. And then there's just the labels there. Kept it very simple. And this cute little girl. And so this one's a flip. So I used some scrap, I cut it out and layered some cheesecloth there, and use it as a closure to keep the flip from flopping all over the place, and then to keep it as a secret. You know, I want to write a secret there. And here's another ruffle, paper ruffles. Take one step at a time. And then this is for Vintage by Me. And that's the end. And I didn't do anything on the back, just pretty lace. And here's the side pocket. Pretty girl, isn't she? And then again, some scrap. I was going to use it for something, and then I didn't. So I decided, since I already cut it up, I folded it in half, and I made like a booklet, journaling booklet. It's so pretty, the colors. So then we close this up, like so. And then I had these, they were almost the same size, height. The width was the same, but some of them were a little bit longer. But I didn't trim them to even them out. I just left them that way. And I got some scrap paper up here. And I punched 2 holes, put some lace, and I made like a little journaling pad. Here are the brats. And then down here is a little girl. It just slips. And then you open this up again. So it's a trifold. Okay, so if we remove the journal, it's a trifold. And like I said, it's made with a file folder. And then this beautiful card. It's a blank card. And I use the envelope. I think it's one of the small envelopes in here that belong to this card. And so I just added some lace and distressed it. And then this is just another scrap, a piece of paper. It's really, I think it's maybe like 1/2 inch. So I turn it into a tuck spot instead of just throwing it away. Serve its purpose, and I put this tag in there. But it's so pretty. This postcard, isn't that beautiful? Could have even been like a cover of a journal. Maybe I should scan it. And then here, this is what I got from Lulu Bird. When I ordered the lace, she sent me this as a little sample of the math flashcards. So I just put some scrap of lace, and then I put a vintage button there. And when my aunt gave me these, they didn't have the shank on the bottom. They were already clipped off. So I don't know, but they were like that. So I didn't even have to cut off the shank. It was already cut off. And then there's some scrap. Then I turn into a tag, and I just collage this pretty little girl there. Isn't she sweet? She's so cute. I just put some lace and some cheesecloth and some more lace here in the front. Just put some lace there. And here on the last side pocket, there's a little pocket here in the bottom. There we go. This is Vintage by Me. That's why I put the lace, because it was kind of hard for me to get it out. So I put the lace there so I had something to grab on. And then this is Vintage by Me. And I just kept it simple, put some lace, some scraps, and then a little acrylic I don't know, can you focus? Little acrylic flower. That's a pretty tag. So pretty. And then here's just a scrap piece of the file folder turned into a tag. See, here's the part where it's pre-scored. So I just decoupaged, collaged some paper, some music note paper, and then some roses and the word vintage there. And then I put some of that metal embellishments. Oh, it was so hot today, so I really feel like I'm really dragging. You know, getting out and in and out of the car is so hot. And then this, again, this scrap. I just cut the top. It's not even, but it's okay. So I made a tag. I put a grommet and a little bit of lace. And then the word together. Here with some cheesecloth. And the back, I put some of the 4-inch lace that I got from Lulu Birds, Linda William, and she also has her own channel on YouTube. And then this is from Seneca Pond. I just reduced the size because this is also can be used like for a journal cover. But I made a mistake and I printed small because I was printing something else. So when I sent the send button to print, you know, it printed a small one. So I didn't want to waste it. So I'm using it for this. And I made another little booklet, little journal booklet. And these are just some scraps of coffee paper that I had. And so I made a booklet on that. And then got some scraps from the digital wallpaper. And then back here is another pocket that I made a tag with. Come on. Just a big card. So, and then collage the bingo, and then this is the faux wax seal, and I put some cheesecloth, and then some of that pretty specialty yarn that I've got thrift shopping. And so anyways, let me do it this way because there we go. Well, that's my share for today, and I hope you guys like it. And hopefully I've inspired you and that you may want to make one. So that's it, you guys. So until next time, I am working on another project, and yes, I'm using file folders again, and that project is going to take 2 file folders to make for the base. Okay, but for now, this is my share for today, and I hope you guys liked it. And I just want to say thank you to all of you because I've already reached 300 subscribers, so yay, I'm so thrilled. I told my sister that, you know, I told my husband, I said I'm pretty close to 300, and then all of a sudden I checked and I go, oh wow, I got more than 300. So I was so excited. So I'm gonna have to do a little celebration, a little giveaway for that. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give one item to for those that don't have a YouTube channel subscribers, and then for those that do have a YouTube channel, because I think it's only fair, because a lot of times YouTubers are mostly the ones that do participate, and so they usually, it seems like they're the ones that win all the time. And so I guess to be kind of fair, I like somebody who doesn't have a YouTube channel to, to be able to have the opportunity to be able to win something. But I'll think of something. Maybe the last 2 projects that I made, the Folio pocket journal on the side, whatever, the small journal inside. Maybe since it's 2 of them, one that I did is a sample, and then one that I did my mini tutorial or mini craft along. So maybe that's what I'll give away, but I'll give you the details in another video. Okay, so thank you, all of you, and take care and be safe. Okay, and I love you all, and God bless. Bye-bye.